which at first kind of scared me, but then it shouldn't have. People forgetting to set alarm clocks, and then having to do push-ups because of it. We had challenge bowl practice and even a trip to the AAPA convention in Houston. And who could forget the day that Kelly showed up? That was kind of weird, right? And then we were like all Kelly for a little while, right? We learned 2 years of ventilator settings and arterial blood gases in 2 hours. But that came not after one hurricane, but 2. Nothing like some power outages to make distance learning a little bit challenging. It has been an interesting ride over the past 14 months, and now we are here to celebrate your success. And I like that we have the ceremony now, because this truly is an accomplishment as you conclude your didactic education. I would like to take an opportunity to talk about the white coat itself. For centuries, clinicians actually wore black. This was supposed to be respectful, just as you would wear a tuxedo. But then the conversion started to happen that we should wear white, that the reason for the change was quite simple. So many of the principles that we talk about are to be honest and truthful with our patients. The word candor is literally derived from Latin, which means candidus. Thank you, infectious disease, and an added dose of women's health, directly translates to white. So it should be of no surprise that clinicians now wear a white coat. Why would we not wear the color that depicts our truthfulness, our honesty, and the candor that we are to have with our patients? As you each head out onto rotations in the next few weeks, I ask that you not only wear your white coat, but understand what it signifies. It signifies that you will be honest, that you will be candid, that you will be forthcoming with your patients. Our profession is very interesting. It is a graduate program, but it's almost like an apprenticeship all in one. In the next 13 months, you will gain so much more knowledge. You'll be able to put into practice those things that you've learned in your didactic education. You'll graduate. You will pass your boards. And we will all become colleagues. At that point, your coat will become longer in length, but may you never forget what it signifies as you take your oath this evening, the responsibility and the opportunity that you have to be both instrumental in the healthcare of your patient and the well-being of your patients. Congratulations to the class of 2025.
It's a rather noisy step. So now's for the moment you have all been waiting for. We will get our white coats. So as is white coat tradition, students will receive their coats from a faculty mentor or a medical professional within the family. Tonight we will follow this tradition and have PA faculty and guests within the profession present white coats to the students. So students, if you will please stand and prepare to obtain your coats. And then faculty, you can please join me on stage. Alexia Aldinger. Evan Ballweg. And yet, Bernal Sosa. Maggie Boswell. Callie Brown, being coded by her sister, physician assistant Claire Madison Brown. Alex De La Rea. Lauren Farina. Carson Kyber. Kaylin Lindgren. Mindy Lou. Olivia McLeod. Caitlin Miller. Ashley Myers. Victoria Packard, being coded by her grandfather, physician Dr. Arlo Brackle. Janki Patel. Alicia Scroy. Carly Turchin. Stephen Vale. And Alexandria Young. So students, you may make your way back to the front. And everybody, please join me in congratulating again the PA class of 2025.
You all may be seated. You all may be seated.
So we got one more to make our way back up front. I know, we'll finish photos. And thank you. So before you all sit, I know this is a great photo op for families as well, but you may note that the students are wearing a pin on the lapel of their white coats. This pin is presented on behalf of the Gold Foundation and contains a gold Mobius loop symbolizing the continuous bond of trust, respect, and communication that connects healthcare providers to their patients. We encourage students to wear the pin as a reminder to keep humanism in patient care. And with that, and the goal of humanism and respect for all patients in mind, as students prepare for their careers in medicine, it is also tradition to remember and recite the Hippocratic Oath. So students, in your pocket, you will find the World Medical Association Declaration of Geneva Physicians Pledge. Audience, you will also find this pledge on the back of your programs. So students, if you are ready, we will recite the pledge. As a member of the medical profession, I solemnly pledge to dedicate my life Thank you. You can be seated. So again, thank you to everyone who joined us here tonight. I know your support means so much to this group of students and to the program. As we prepare to come to a close, I also want to acknowledge those who have provided assistance for tonight's ceremony. First, our volunteers from the class of 2026 who helped with the setup for tonight's event. Thank you. I would also like to thank our IT team for helping us keep everything running smoothly tonight. Thank you. And again, another special thanks to Lori Zally for coordinating the entire event. And just before we close, a few quick announcements. Hopefully, family, friends, you note we do have refreshments set up and kind of a gathering area in the room down the hall, just down the hall. We would also ask that you kind of meet your students out there in the hall. We're going to keep them for a few more minutes at the end of the ceremony to take some group photos. But they will be joining you shortly. We won't keep them long, I promise. In closing, one last time, I would ask the class to stand and let's celebrate the class of 2025 with their white coats. And again, thank you to everyone for coming. Have a good night.